Yeah, hello everyone. Good day. Basically, I just want to show us how to how to partake in the BTC giveaways. Now, you see, a lot of people are just basically concerned about just receiving their BTCS and all of that. Okay, but nobody is concerned about how to engage in BTC giveaway. Now, do you know that engaging in BTC giveaway is one of the most beautiful things that can give you a very high Bitcoin. Now, let me just do something very quickly. I'm going to take us on a small journey. All right, now, so let me show us. We'll click quotes, and then I'll show you something. Now, look at, there's been a gradual fall. Now, you can see that Bitcoin today is has dropped. Bitcoin is about $61,000 now. As at yesterday, entering in today, even this much later, even the day, Bitcoin was about $63,000. It increased, but now it has dropped. You know, the market is quite volatile, so it goes up and down. But you see, Bitcoin is the mother of all cryptocurrencies. And so if Bitcoin goes up, every other coin goes up. If it comes down, every other coin comes down. You know. So, but this is very early this year. Bitcoin is about $40,000, but right now Bitcoin is about $61,000, as you can see, and it will still go up. In fact, it's being projected to hit about $100,000. So, I just needed to show us, what we are getting into. This is a big deal. Now, to get one Bitcoin, I need to understand that the goal of this whole project is to see how at least you can make one Bitcoin. One Bitcoin in Nigerian coin is about 35 million naira, 35 million naira. Okay, so it's not a small thing. It's a big deal. Okay, so you want to partake of it. But before we go in, I'd like to say that please click the bell notification to get more videos on Don Wi-Fi Tech, and equally click the subscribe button, just so that you can get more notification as to when we drop videos on tech and crypto matters. All right, very quickly, we're going to the subject matter: BTC giveaway. Now, you need to understand that the subject matter of the Satoshi business itself is built and hinged around getting people on board. The more people you bring on board, the more Bitcoin, the more BTC, as the case may be, would be given to you. I have quite a lot to explain, so I need you to sit back and listen very, very attentively. So we're going to go straight into the topic without speaking too much. So you click the BTC giveaway, that's the button here. So we click it and then we open up. When we open up, you see quite a whole lot of things that we have to deal with here. Now you can see this. There's a big chart here. All right. This chart here is showing you the price that you stand to gain by reason of engaging in the BTC giveaway. Now I need to make you understand that the BTC giveaway is more like a game. It's like a predict and win sort of game. Okay, so the company chooses that has like 3 letters, so that's why they say please choose a lucky word to vote. Okay, it's true. They use the word lucky because you could have few votes that could win you lots of money. So basically, the way it works is that the company says, okay, we are going to pick B today. They won't tell you, so they'll give you some votes, like you can see here, 100 available votes, and they expect you to vote each of the letters, either of them. So you're going to pick one letter. So okay, if the company picks B and you're lucky to pick B, they'll give you a vote. They'll give you a reward because you predicted the right thing. If the company picks T and you predicted T, they will give you a reward because you got the right letter. Likewise for C. Okay, and this is where the results for, you see, they wrote lucky list. These are the people that were lucky. It's lucky because sometimes you might even vote with as little as 20 votes and still get something big, because there's a random pick at the end of the day. If you look at this, they say free Bitcoin for randomly selected miners who guess the lucky word. So the truth is that you can actually guess the lucky word, but note the word is randomly selected. You know, when something is picked at random, chances are that the unfavorable might become the favorable. Okay, so that's how it is. And they can say, okay, we're going to pick the first 50 people will get it right. Will get now let me show you something. I'll get back to that thought. Hold it there. Now the votes are given out. You can see the very first one, 0.01436732888 USDT, like that. Now you see this figure here, this very first figure here, 0.014367332. It's close to a Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is 1 point, then you can start calling the figures, but this is close to a Bitcoin. So imagine playing this BTC giveaway and then you get this particular figure. You're close to a Bitcoin. This figure here is well over $500,000 naira. Okay, it's 1 million. So this is a game of chance. All right. So, but the way this BTC works is this: you can't play this game if you don't invite people. If you are a first timer to the Satoshi mining business, you have to at least, for the very first time, you need to at least invite about 7 people, at least 6-7 people on your first, for you to qualify for this business. Now let me show you something. Now there's quite a lot to unpack, but I need you to still listen to me very, very carefully. Now, for you to qualify for votes, now you can see why I use the word qualify is that not everybody qualifies for a vote. For some people, if you go to their BTC giveaway, you will not see 100 votes. What you see is zero available votes, because they've not been assigned any votes. And the reason why they've not been assigned any votes is because they've not brought on people. You may even have let me show you something. You may even have, like you see, I have 108 people as my miners under me. You may even have 108 people like I do have, but if you don't get people for the week, you might not be privileged to have a vote that you can use to vote. Now, let me just teach us something very quickly. I'm going to unpack this. Just stay with me. Let's click BTC giveaway. Now, let me teach you how to vote first. Now, so I've been giving 100 votes. I was actually giving 700 votes every day for the week. The reason is that I brought 7 people. Now, the principle is this. I brought 7 people last week, and so they gave me 700 votes. How did that 700 come about? 7 people times 100. The 100 is they gave you. So if you bring 10 people, they multiply the 10 people times 100. It means they'll be giving you 1,000 votes. For me, they gave me 700 votes. That's 7 people times 100, which is 700. But what they do is that they will split the votes within the day. So at 1:15, they can give you a part of the vote, and then maybe much later towards the night, they will give you the other part of the vote. So now at 1:15 today, they gave me 100 votes, like you can see here, 100 votes. And much later towards the night, about 9 o'clock in the night, they will give me the remaining 600 votes, which will make it 700, and then I can now vote. Okay. Now, but there's one principle I need to teach us. Sometimes a lot of people don't understand the way this business works. Now, anyone who votes, now look at these 2 points. Anyone who registers, who you registered last week, they will give you the vote for those people this week. Now note, it's not just those who registered. Those who click the link and register with their email address and password are considered as registered. Understand the context at which I'm coming from. But now, if it only stops there, it means you're only registered. Now, when do you start mining? You start mining when you've downloaded the app to your phone, you fill in all the necessary information, you sign in with the email address and password, and then you do your facial verification. It's known as your KYC. You do your facial verification, and then you click start mining. Until you start mining, you are not eligible to get the votes. The vote will not be counted in your name. Do you understand? Until that person you got click start mining. So some people have registered people under them, and then what you get to see, unfortunately I don't have this kind of people. Let me take you back. if you go to your mining factory, for people who have not registered, let me show you something there. Now you can see somebody here. You can see somebody registered. Now when somebody clicks your link, see this place registered. When somebody clicks your link, only clicks your link and registers with your email address and password, but does not download the app, does not do facial verification, and does not even click start mining. As the person, in fact, the person has not started mining. You cannot see. You can see some people are mining. You can see that. All the people that click mining. All people are already mining now. But if you see somebody that has registered, it means that the person has registered only. Now that vote, if maybe you got 5 people last week, and out of the 5, 3 are registered, 2 are mining, they will only give you 200 votes, meaning that those 2 who are mining is 2 times 100. That means for the next week, because what you worked for last week is what the votes they give you this week. So I told you that I got 7 people last week, and they gave me 700 this week. So it's more or less like you are working for the week before. So for next week now, I have to make sure that for me to be able to qualify for vote, I need to be able to register a new set of people. So if I imagine I register new people who start mining this week, it means that next week I'll get 1,000 votes that I can use to register. I don't know if we understand that. I hope that is very clear. So you make sure that you don't stop. You would always see them, and the way to see them, those who are already mining, is to click your mining factory. So you go to your mining factory, you click it open. Now when it opens up, you now see registered. Make sure you take them up, you chat that downliner and say, please, I need you to download the app. They download the app to their phone, they open up the app, they sign in. Once they sign in with their password, they go to personal settings, they go to a real name authentication, fill in their real name, do all of those drama, do their facial verification. As soon as they're done with their facial verification, then they click start mining and start mining. Until then, this mining you are seeing here will not show, and that vote that they are supposed to get, will not come to you. So you must make sure that they go through that process and start mining. That is when you will. I've seen a lot of people come to and complain to me, but I got 10 people last week now. It's not just about getting them. It's about them start mining. They have to start mining. Until they click start mining, they are not mining. And it means that person, you've lost them. Until they start mining, to not be given. Take for example me. Last week I had 7 people, but do you know that the 7 people did not all register last week? I think about 4 people registered last week, and 3 people registered like a month ago. It was just last week that they started mining. So those 3 that started mining, who have registered like over a month ago, who just started mining last week, added to the ones that genuinely registered and started mining last week, the 4, and added to it and became 7. So the rule is you are only qualified for a vote until the persons that you've brought on board are registered and started mining. I hope that is clear. Until the person is registered and started mining, if you like, get 10 people. If they only are registered, you cannot get the vote. Let me take you to my level 2 miners. I have a couple of persons who are just registered. Can you see? That's not my direct miners. It's my direct. That's the people who are under my direct line. Can you see registered? Take to the next page. Can you see registered? Now, I can guarantee you that some of these folks who are registered are folks who probably have an iPhone. So I'll put this disclaimer here. Please try to speak to anybody who you're trying to give your link to. Please do not register if you are using an iPhone, because the Satoshi app is only on Android phones. You cannot get it on iPhones. Please let that. Some people register, and once they register with the link and the password, and it's time to go and download it from the store, they can no longer find the Satoshi app because it's not on iPhone store, on Apple store. You can only find it on Android store, okay, on Play Store. So that's I just need to put that there so that you understand why some people are having registered accounts and they are not able to mine because they cannot extend to that level. So let's quickly run back to our our BTC giveaway. So that is it. That's how you establish. So you make sure that everybody that registers under you starts mining. And how do you start mining? You take them through feature verification, and then they click start mining, and that's how you know. And you click your mining factory, you get there, you will see that they already started mining. They will receive BTCS, their first BTCS. How do they receive the BTCS? I'll take that quickly. Now you can see receive BTCS. I've been mining since. Okay, so you see receive BTCS. So I'll click my receive. I have like participated in 13 blocks. So I want to receive them. You can see they have all entered here. All right, and that's it. So if the person receives, you who is the upline we will see that they are mining and all of that. So let's go to BTC giveaway. Now let me show us how to vote. So basically, normally they will give you votes. Now, like I said to us at the initial stage, that sometimes because we don't know what they are going to predict, the company can say, oh, today we're going to pick T. Tomorrow they can say they're going to pick C. You're not in their minds to know what they picked. So sometimes I try to do a game of manipulation. I try to just share my votes around. Okay, my mind, something tells me tomorrow they might want to pick a T. Yesterday they picked a C. Today they picked a C. The company can be very funny sometimes. They can say, okay, let us do a C again. Let's bamboozle their minds. Let's not make them know what we want to do. Okay, so I can say, okay, today they're going to pick a T. So I can put my vote. I say, okay, let me vote for T. So I've given 50, 100 votes. So I want to vote like 50. And I put 50 there. Okay, and then I go to B and I put another 50. Confirm. All right. Okay, now I've exhausted my vote, so I'm going to wait till much later in the night, where they will give me my 600, and I'll share the votes around here. Sometimes the way the company runs, sometimes they work with trends. They can decide today that okay, on Monday they will do BB, and tomorrow they'll do TT, and the next day they'll do CC. So you can do Monday, Tuesday BB, Wednesday, Thursday TT, Friday, Saturday CC. So it just depends. There's that situation where they try to do trends, so they can say that okay, for the first 3 days we're going to do CCC, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So they'll keep doing CCC. Okay, now if you look at the results here, let me show you my own result. Now you can see 11th, that's November. 2nd, it was C. Today 3rd, it was C again. Can you see? 2nd was C. 3rd, which is today, is C. But on the 30th was the last time I predicted rightly, which was a Saturday. 31st, which was a Sunday, I didn't predict. I put all my votes on a particular letter, and unfortunately they picked something else. Okay, and then 1st again, I predicted wrongly, and then they picked something else. So you can see Tuesday I had to share my vote. So basically what we advise people to do is break your votes around the 3 this thing. If I had more, I can open C and type okay, maybe 200 votes. So you share. Sometimes people can be very, very, very lucky. Excuse me. People can be very, very lucky. I've been moments where they gave me like 700 votes, and because I observed trend, I just told myself, okay, they might want to just go C today. I'll just carry all the 700 and put it there. I'll just type and I'll put 700 and I confirm. Okay, now this is insufficient ticket because there's no more tickets here. Okay, but I can just put on my vote, and luckily the result comes out at 700. Chances are that by the time you use all your votes to vote for the right answer, chances that you might get either 1, 2, or 3. You can get any of this. I've seen situations where somebody just had 20 votes, and that's the only vote the person had, and the person was given 1. The person got this, or the person even got 8 self. And this particular figure, by the time you get the result, this particular figure will be added to your BTC. That's this place. Will be added to your BTC here. The goal, like I said, is to increase this. Okay? The goal is to increase this BTC. So it will be added there. So you want to make sure that BTC giveaway is one of the fastest ways to grow and get 1 Bitcoin. It's one of the fastest ways, and it's about predicting. Sometimes you're going to take your chance. Sometimes you're going to put all your votes in one basket, okay, to ensure, so observe the trends, observe the trend, speak to your friends. What do you think they're going to predict today? Everybody puts heads together and say, okay, let's just see if we can go. But if you're not sure and you can't really play the game that hard, you can decide that, okay, I'm going to share my votes. So if they give me 500 votes, I can say, okay, I'll give B 200, I'll give C 200, I'll give T 100 for 500 votes. You get that kind of thing. You share it like that, so that they can give you 1,000 votes, or they can even give you 10,000 votes. You can share. It's okay, I'll give this to this, I'll give this to that. That kind of thing. You just share it across board, and then hopefully you're lucky they give you something reasonable. That increases your chances of getting close to a Bitcoin, and then you're cashing out big time. All right, so please let us try to see how we can talk to people. The more people we talk to, for a first timer, you might want to see how you can get at least 7 people. But make sure you're talking to people every week, bringing them into the business. The more people you bring into the business, the more chances of getting more votes that will qualify you for more BTCs, that can increase your BTC and increase your earning, and you can cash out and then you smile to the bank. All right. So I hope this explains a whole lot about BTC giveaway. You're working for the week ahead. So this week I'm bringing more people into the business. I'm giving them my link. I'm sharing my link to them, and they are registering and they are mining. It's when they start mining that vote comes to me. Okay, if they don't start mining, I will not get any vote. If I let me bring 50 people register under my link. If they don't click start mining, I won't get any vote because of them. So I need us to understand that. You might want to go through this video over and over again. If you've watched the video and you love it, please click the subscribe button and click the bell notification to get a notification as to our videos and how to do these things. This is one of the most prolific, most profiting business in the crypto space you want to engage in. Thank you very much. If you really want to join our WhatsApp group, you can click the link below just to get more intimated on what is happening in the group and try to learn from other people. If you're not in the business yet and you want to join my link, you can click the link, the Recruit Miners link, and join, and then I'll drop my number there, my WhatsApp number. You can chat me up, and then I can guide you on the process on how you can start mining effectively. God bless you and have a blessed day. Take care.